Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a different bag, not a normal type of bag that I would purchase, and that's because I needed a practical purchase. I needed something to put all my work stuff in, and I think I may have found it. And then this is what I bought. Weird, guys. I know what you're thinking. Naomi, that's a men's clutch man bag thing. I know it is. I know it's part of their men's collection, but I love how simple it is. I love the fact that it's black and it's not that brown monogram. You know I'm not so into the brown monogram. I have been trying quite a few and I don't mind them. But for this, I wanted it to be basically a pouch for me to carry my work stuff in. So I usually carry around a diary, which is like an A5 size diary, and I also carry around an iPad and an Apple Pencil, my phone, etc. And when I'm moving around the house or when I'm going to my boyfriend's house, which is half the week, I usually find that these things are scattered everywhere. So I just wanted something to put them all in, and I thought this was perfect. It's the perfect size. It's not too fat. It'll slip right into my overnight bag. Keeps everything together. It's got beautiful pockets at the front and also inside. This zipper, by the way, guys, is so buttery. I mean, I'm super impressed. This looks identical. The lining is also spot on. It's that tiny ribbed lining and it's cut in a diagonal pattern to go into this. It's also got a leather section here. It's got a pocket at the back. It's got cards, place to put cards, and the Louis Vuitton logo in silver. I just think this is perfect for me. I'm going to show you what I normally will be putting in this. I have actually been using it already. It took me a while to film this video, so I thought, bugger it. I'm going to just use it because I need it. I'm sick of my stuff lying around everywhere. I want something, even if it's just carting around the house. If it's all in the one place, it's so much easier. Sometimes I only have one hand, and if I'm trying to carry all those things in one hand, they've dropped, they've fallen down the stairs. So I thought, let me just put them in a little holder. So I don't have everything, but I've got the main items. So I've got my iPad, which is the, I don't remember the model of it, but it's the 10.5 inch iPad. Anyway, that slips in there perfectly. I put that in right at the back. I'll just do it this way so we can see. Okay, and then I have this planner that I actually bought. So I usually buy bougie planners. I usually go to Officeworks, which you guys overseas, if you don't know what that is, it's like a stationery shop. It's like the most famous stationery shop, but it's basic and it's worky, and they do have some nice stuff there. And they've got leather diaries and journals and stuff like that, and I usually invest in a really nice one. However, I got this one from Kmart and I am so impressed with the internals of this. I'll just open a double page. You probably can't see it from there you are, but I'll zoom in. It's basically got a to-do list. It's got your top 3 priorities for the day. It's got stuff for me to do later, and then it's got another page here on, you know, if you've got a meeting or if you're thinking about a project or something like that, you can always write notes. I find this format, this layout, so helpful. And I used to carry a massive big A4 diary which had a million things in it. I also used to do a digital planner in my iPad, but I just found that to be really clunky for me. I'm a real pen to paper type of person, and I like to write things down because it sinks into my brain. So if with the iPad, it's sort of like you don't see it unless you open the app and have a look. And then the problem with that is that I have a lot of my video scheduling and a lot of my YouTube kind of stuff in my iPad. So when I'm trying to write in my journal and then in my iPad or my to-do list, and then I'm trying to do stuff on the video schedule, it's sort of like I need to switch between screens constantly, and it drives me crazy. So I thought to myself, let's pull my to-do list out like I used to, because I loved that, and then I just have everything else, every planner, forward planning, goals, that kind of thing I have in my digital planner. So there you go. It's super basic. I don't know how long this is going to last me. There's not a lot of pages here. So I am going to go to Kmart very soon and probably buy about 10 of these. I think they are so perfect. I also love the fact that there's a spiral bound. I don't know about you guys, but ever since I've converted to spiral bound, I haven't looked back, basically. Because it sits flat on my desk like this, and I can just leave it open and I can just go into it, pop something in, hop out, you know, tick something off, go back to what I was doing. It's so great that there's no wasted space either. I find that the normal ones that are bounded in the center, when you open it up, there's a big lump in the middle, and so when you're trying to write on either side, it's wonky and I just hate it. So I always only buy spiral. I guess I wish there was more lines for the boxes. I think that the layout could have been shrunk down a little bit more, this pushed up. You know, one day if I get on top of it, maybe I'll make my own. But I just love the format. I think the format's great. I don't write in my diary every single day, as in sometimes I use the task from the day before and I just don't bother moving it over, which is why I don't like a dated one. I like it to be plain, so that maybe it's once a week or twice a week or 3 times a week, I will, when I need to really map out my day and plan, I'll rewrite my tasks again. But I don't have to do it every day. There you go. So this I have as well, and I put in here, and there is still so much room in here that I can put another book in there. I can put my phone. If I was carrying this to a cafe to do some work, I can definitely put a charger in there. I put my phone in there. I can put money in here, my wallet in here. Like, seriously, this is the best thing, and it's all in one tiny little pouch. So this is basically my work pouch. I wanted it to be timeless. I wanted it to be something that, you know, I would never ever get sick of. And if I decide to not use it anymore, I can always gift it to my partner, and he'll probably use it for something. The logo is beautiful as well. There's also a D-ring here that you can attach to something, maybe inside like a Neverfull or something. And then there's a Louis Vuitton on the zipper closures, which is beautiful. It's like that gunmetal color, the zipper and the clasp. Very masculine. But you know what? I'm a very masculine type of a girl. I do like masculine things and I have masculine tastes. So yes, really loving this. Don't know what I'd put in this front section. Maybe this is a good spot to put the money, to put your money if you're carting this around. I wouldn't use this as a clutch. I think it's a little bit too, you know, worky for me, but I do love it as a little work pouch that I can sort of carry around the house, carry to my partner's house, carry to a cafe, etc. If you guys didn't know, I don't know if you guys are in lockdown where you are, but where I am, we have not had a case in many, many months. I live sort of in a very small city. It is the capital of Australia, but we don't have a big population here. So the restrictions, there's not a lot of restriction here. We can't travel interstate or anything, but within our city, we can go out to cafes. And when that opened up a couple of months ago, it hasn't closed since, and we haven't had any cases. So, but hopefully, if that is not the case where you are, that will change soon. So there's always light at the end of the tunnel, guys, and time always fixes a lot of stuff. Things change over time. So where you are today will not be where you will be in 6 months. There you go, guys. It's a very small unboxing today, but I really thought this was a really handy little practical purchase. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next. You can always DM me on Instagram. I'm really active there, and I get back to every single person. I hope you like this video, guys, and I will see you in my next one really soon. Bye for now.